strong jump shooter in college. For some reason, his game just hasn't translated to the NBA level yet. But I think if he can improve his motor, he's going to have an opportunity to be an impact player for a long time.
Pass to Jefferson. Shoots from 8. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And now just a 1-point Celtic lead. Thomas against Walker. Here's the screen. Picked by Zeller. Thomas goes in, feeds it to Zeller. It's stolen by Lamb. And here we go. Fast break. Kidd-Gilchrist's got it. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Hits the jump hook. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And, you know, regarding Lamb's development, most scouts felt the weaknesses he did have could be ironed out over time. Well, there's still time. He needs to improve his strength, his ball handling, and his effort on defense. All things well within his control.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Jefferson. He has 14 points and 2 rejections. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
And really, the only thing you can do is try to keep the ball out of his hands.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Thomas. Cannot hit. Jefferson with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Lin with it. Jefferson, a screen on Thomas. Lin kicks to Walker. 13 feet away. And the Hornets miss again.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Outside, Lin. Outside, Williams. From downtown. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. 16 points for Williams.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Bradley sets the pick for Sullinger. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Walker against Thomas. The dish to Lin. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 9. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Thomas passes to Sullinger. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Lin. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Charlotte making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Sullinger did continue to improve last year, Clark, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time once again.
Yeah, and you hope that he'll be able to stay healthy for a full year at some point. When he's on the floor, he's a hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Bradley. Lin kicks to Jefferson. That's tipped. Outside Turner. Outside for Sullinger. From deep, Thomas. The rebound by Jefferson.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Back to Lin. Kidd-Gilchrist, a screen on Thomas. And stolen by Zeller. Thomas against Lynn. Outside Bradley. He dishes it to Zeller. To take the lead. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Kemba Walker picks one up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Tyler Zeller.
And so he makes both from the line. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Jefferson. They set the pick. Zeller with the double team. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Thomas dishes to Sullinger. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Walker. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. 11 points now in the game for Walker. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 1:58 left here in the 4th quarter. Lee's checked in for Boston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
All right, Charlotte.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 2. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pick by Zeller. Thomas passes to Zeller.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Zeller nails both of them.
Some good play tonight for Zeller. He's got 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Celtics shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Thomas goes in, and it's blocked.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, and able to help them close this gap.
Lynn with it, now guarded by Bradley. Lynn kicks to Jefferson. A count put, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Lobs it up. Here's Lynn. Makes it off the glass. Here's Bradley.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Lynn against Bradley. Down low, here's Kid Gilchrist.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. Count it!
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Smart dishes to Olynyk. The 3 ball. And it's Rozier missing. Top of the key. Off the mark. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time.
Kevin, thank you. I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, obviously this team got clicking all night. How does it feel?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. It's been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny